Yo, what's up, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. It's your boy Q. Welcome to MTG Live. Hey, I'm so sorry that we are a little bit running just a little bit behind on today. But I got my boy Hedges with me. Good
Hey,
morning,
what's up,
bro. How you
people?
doing?
Surviving, man. Surviving. I will tell you
Survive.
this. Um, the Christmas holidays were an adventure, and the adventure continues.
Well, listen, bro. We're gonna be on an adventure with you. I just want to say thank y'all so much. Happy New Year to y'all. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Actually, we came back a little early, but that's because we coming back on to present a few things real quick, and then we gonna jump off. What the hell is Mo? This is her idea, So, I ain't gonna text her nothing. She already know because I talked to her yesterday. But let's talk real quick, bro. So Christmas was an adventure. How was your New Year?
It was quiet, just the way I like it. I did not see the new year. Last time I looked at the clock, it was 9:45, and then I woke up. It was 3:30. So I
Okay.
slept the new year in. I was peaceful and safe, and it was a nice, comfy bed I was in.
I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you. Actually, I had a few friends over. I don't have a lot of company, but I had a few friends over, and we did some like completely unorthodox or whatever. I wasn't making no black eyed peas, and I wasn't making no greens. I wasn't doing all that. I made spaghetti, garlic toast, Kool Aid, and tequila. That's all I did. That's all I did. When I was at home, my mama had me cooking just about every day, and so I said, you know what? I'm not doing all this for New Year's because I tell you what, because my New Year's gonna be what I'm gonna make it to be, no matter if I eat peas for luck and greens for money. If I need some green, I'll go and smoke it for my money, and that's just kind of how I feel about that, and so that's just what that is. Spaghetti, meatballs, garlic toast, Kool-Aid, and tequila. That's
So
it.
you was a Fraulian,
Yes,
a
a
Fraulian,
problem. we
African
mixing
Italian,
countries.
a Fraulian.
Mo said she on. Mo, I don't see Mo. Where you at? I don't. Oh, Mo talking about she on. I don't see you, Mo. Come on in. Hey, bro. Good morning. My baby brother's on. Thank you so much for joining, bro. Listen now. That's what I decided to do for New Year. Thank you, YouTube, for watching. Y'all do me a favor, drop y'all comments. I'm gonna get the banner up here in just a second. There it is, right there for you. Drop your comments and all that good stuff. We got the color purple on today, which is a color of royalty. Real quick, bro. I just want to do a couple of things real quick. I just want to, before we get the show started, the title of this show is "What Do Men Really Want in 2025?" So we actually going to be starting a series of relationship talks, or whatever the case it is, on what do men really want. And so, as we were talking about it a little bit yesterday, I was telling Mo that I want us to go deep into it because there are
Hmm.
some people that's actually looking for love, and then there are some people like me who could care less, and so you don't really want my opinions. You want to get some good gentlemen on, that actually looking for love or is in love already that can give us some actual, some good advice or whatever to the ladies. But before we get to that, I just want to match the gas real quick. We got to start the new year off with that. I just want to match gas real quick, and I just want to do it one good time, and then maybe the next couple of months we'll do it again. But I, I,
Well,
I
because I
just
got
want
something too. I
you
got
got
something
something
too. So
too.
yeah, yes, I got something too.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm I'm a lovable guy. I think I'm a lovable guy. I think I'm a handsome man. I just want to match the gas on my exes trying to get you some new me in 2025. You an ex for a reason. You an ex for a reason. And I'm just tired of you, tired of two or three of y'all calling me, texting me, talking about what's up, what's going on, how you been. I hadn't heard from you all year long. But then when it's time to smash, and I go on and smash for the new year, I go on and smash or whatever. You act like this some shit that we fist to renew and rekindle. No, no,
You
no.
just a familiar body.
Just a familiar body.
Yeah.
Okay, Mo said, send me the link again. How many times do we have to send your ass the link? I don't get it. But anyway,
The
so I,
link.
I just don't understand. I got it, Reggie. I just don't understand how you gonna want to get under somebody old when you supposed to be looking for something new. And
I
you
will
run
say
across
this.
me, somebody who really don't care. You run across me and you want me to take your new feelings into consideration.
No.
No.
Look here. Look here. I will say this on your topic. Oh, look here. You get one chance. You get one chance. And since we're gonna talk about what men want, you get one chance. You fuck it up. A guy might be there, but he ain't gonna be there the same way. So you get one
Right,
chance.
right,
Um, and you get one chance for a guy to open up. If you fuck it up, he will never open up to you again. You get one chance to get his heart for a real man, not a guy that's playing you trying to get in your jobs. There's a difference, and if you don't know the difference, that's on you. Um, you get one chance, ladies. If you want a guy in totality, stop playing the games. Also, we don't do hints. We don't read minds. We just don't know shit.
right, right,
You
right.
have to speak it. Not you should have known. If women's intuition is real, why the fuck don't you know when your man happy? You can only tell when he cheating.
Right. Exactly.
If woman's intuition was real, you would know when your man is unhappy. You would know. You would know when you need to make sure you take care of your man. Here's the thing. Y'all get this whole situation where you don't understand what submitting is. Submitting is not being in control by somebody else being in control of you. Submitting
Right.
is
I'm here.
falling into your rightful line in the relationship, into your place. Because it's God, husband, wife, period. It ain't about your bank account. It ain't about your title. It ain't about your social status. Ain't about none of that. It's God, husband, wife, period.
Right. Right. Good morning, everybody. Thank y'all so much for joining. Drop your
Yes.
comments real quick. Thank you, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it. Thank y'all so much
That
for
shit
joining
Twitter.
in.
Just like
Most
Redbird, it's Twitter.
Mo Swag is on. Good morning, Mo. How you
Good
doing?
morning. How's
Welcome to the
everyone?
show.
Good
Happy
morning,
New Year.
Reggie. Reggie,
Hey,
You on rare form, baby. I popped in and immediately I was like, oh, it's gonna be on and popping today.
well, and Q Master Gas on a good topic. And I'm gonna go one step further. Ladies,
Yep.
no, no. Females, let
Whoop,
me get it
There
right.
you go.
whoop, whoop.
There you go.
Female, you cannot,
Cannot.
cannot
Cannot.
put a guy in the friend zone and still expect him to treat you like he was dating you with a purpose.
Oh, what a bell at. What a bell at. What a
Ding ding.
bell.
Ding
You
ding.
cannot say, "Oh, well, let's just be friends," and then expect him to treat you like you were still dating. If you want to be friends, he gonna treat you like one of his boys. Period. Period.
Period.
You
Why it
you
look like
can't get
somebody behind me?
you can't get the best of both worlds. Sorry, it ain't happening. So stop living that fantasy. You break up with a guy, we can't. No, bitch, you can't be friends with me.
Reggie,
No.
Reggie.
What?
You can't call a B word because you're better than that.
No, I'm not. See, that was my post, and that is my anthem for 2025. I'm tired of being the nice guy. I am finna be the fucking villain. I am tired of being the nice guy. I am going to be the villain. Now, you may not have believed me, but I made a post about it. I gave everybody fair warning. Shots are going to
Yeah,
be fired.
yeah, I know. I know.
I am no longer going to be the good guy. I have spent 40 some odd years being the nice guy. Welcome to 2025. I'm finna be the fucking supervillain.
So, I always wanted to say that, I never considered myself a villain. I always considered myself as one person who just go with the flow of I don't give a fuck. I was always been, I've always been that kind of person, just going with the flow with it. But I'm gonna have to agree with you. Sometimes being a nice guy don't get you nowhere. And especially if you were the nice guy to who you thought somebody was nice. Somebody
Hmm.
that you thought actually was sharing some of your values and things like that. And then they turn out to be just as crazy as the one that ended up being crazy from the jump. See, I
Yeah.
don't like it when people be hot siding and cold switching in your relationships.
Well,
Because
and here's, you're
because
right.
you want to be in a place where it's like, okay, you know, um, okay, I thought that you was this person, but you clearly showing me something else. And Reggie, I'm gonna go one step further with you. Every person that say that they want to holler at me and something like that, I always say this at the beginning. I promise to God, I say, please don't play with me because
Look
if
here.
you play with me, I am going to rain down a blessing in your life that you won't have room enough to receive, and the
Look
monster
here.
will come out. The monster will come out, and he ain't going back in because I'm not going to
Yeah.
trust you no more. And so
Exactly.
that's just
Now,
what that is. It's just what
and
that is.
this is what I need the females and the ladies to understand. You have your walls and barriers up. Good guys nowadays, we're putting our walls and barriers up. So if you want us, you got to get through our walls and barriers too. That's
Um,
what it is. Because here's the thing, and every all these
my
females
body
thinking
life.
that they thinking that they the prize. Here's the
That's
thing:
right.
you want to be married, you
I
want to be
know.
a wife, you want to be taken care of. Here's the thing: if I'm the one that you got to be what I want. At the end
Right.
of the day, you have to be what I want for me to choose you. Now, and Mo, you might want to cover your ears on this one, sweetie, because I'm
Keep
finna I'm
going,
finna
Reggie.
tell
I'm
some
stepping out to
truth.
the side. Y'all keep going.
Yeah, I'm finna tell some truth that's gonna be ugly. Look here, women. No, I gotta rephrase that. Females, you can fuck who you want to, but you marry who you can. Men have to
Wow.
fuck who they can, but we marry who the hell we want to. End of story. End of story. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. There is no rebuttal. These are facts. And you don't like it, but it's the truth. So, regardless of you may think that you the prize, no, sweetie. The man is the prize because the man is the person that's going to give you the lifestyle that you desire. You have to be what he wants. You have to be what he wants. He has to be what you want because he has to have this multitude list of things that all of this is required to be with you. You have to have that same list of requirements for him to even want you. Now, again, we're going to talk about statistically speaking. And again, this is where I play. You talk about you want a man that makes more than six figures. That's only 15% of the population in the US. 15%. Then you want a man that's single with no kids. That takes you about down to about 6%. Then you want
Yeah.
a man that's over 6 feet tall. That takes you down to about 2%. Then you want a man that's in physical shape. That's 1%. Then you want him to be attractive. So you got about half a percent. That's the cream de la creme, or cream of the crop, if you will. What the fuck do you offer to deserve that? Your pussy ain't that good. Everybody, that's standard issue.
Hey, my sister's on. Good morning, my sister. She said, but everybody doesn't deserve the new you when they're not the one that bled on you.
Mm.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Reggie, I heard you say that, man. You know, there are some people, man, who expectations are so outlandish that they cut themselves out on the blessing right in front of them. Right in
Mm-hmm.
front of
No,
them. You know,
and
like
here's the
Mo.
thing.
You know, like Mo is getting them lottery ticket numbers and she ain't sharing nothing. That's a blessing right in front of you because I want Mo to put some lottery. See, there you go. There you go. Thank you, Mo. So I can go back at the show and look at so I know how to play my next big three. You know, sometimes certain things need to be spelled out for certain people. And I'm gonna be honest. When we was talking yesterday, one thing that I said that I wanted us to talk about when we started going through this series and inviting these gentlemen on to talk about this is emotional maturity.
See, now Q, we're gonna talk about we gotta get emotional security. That's absolutely a must. Then we have to also talk about when men actually open up to you. Because it takes a lot. And females, what y'all need to understand is if a guy has a complaint that he brings to your attention, I need you to understand something. He thought about it and contemplated it way before he said something to you because he had to do the analysis of the situation because he knows it's gonna probably start an argument. He probably knows it's gonna get you in your feelings. So if a
Right.
guy brings something up to you about your behavior or whatever, you do best to take heed. So and that's a part of emotional maturity where just because somebody says something that they don't like about you doesn't mean that they're criticizing you. Everybody has room for improvement,
Exactly.
but there's no more giving it to you soft and nice. I'm gonna be blunt as a bat going forward.
I totally agree. I totally agree. Mo put something. Wait a minute. You said you had something you want to mash the gas on. What was it?
Oh, make sure when you travel, make sure you know the environment you're going in. Make sure you know that. It's critical. Know the elevation of the area that you're going to in. And I say this because my issues over the holidays, I ended up spending a week in the hospital for elevation sickness, going snowboarding with my family. Yes, black people ski and snowboard. Let's get past that because when we went up there, we were not the only black family up there. It was about 30, 40 other black families up there. And we all linked up and we had an amazing time. But know your environment that you're traveling to. And just because it's near somewhere you've been before, no, don't take that into consideration thinking it's going to be exact. Do your research. Do your research. Otherwise, you will have a horrible time like I did.
Please do
So,
your elevation research. You know, I'm not really. I've been to Colorado many times. What I do definitely want to do is hit Aspen. That is one of my dream trips that I want to do. Now, I'm Reggie. Now, you said that you know I can. All I have to do is channel my coordination from dancing to skiing. But me, I'm gonna be somewhere in my nice hooded fur, looking nice, hitting on who I can and watching y'all from the stands. That's what I'm gonna do, you know. And so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna throw some snowballs. I might get out there and roll in it a little bit. I have fun, but I ain't skiing, you know. But I want y'all to snowboard and ski and all that kind of stuff all you want to. But please know
look,
your elevation.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Honestly, dude, Aspen is played out. Aspen
Hmm.
is played out. So I'm not gonna give you all the good places. I'm gonna just say instead of Aspen, look at Vail, Colorado. Look at
Yeah.
Breckenridge, Colorado. Look at Frisco, Colorado. You on mute, Mo. You on mute, Mo.
Okay, Jackson Hole.
Yeah,
Damn it, Mo. You.
yeah.
Damn it,
I, you
Mo.
know
We
what? I
only supposed
forgot
to
about
give him a taste. We only
Wait a
supposed to
minute.
give him a taste.
Wait a minute. Reggie, listen to this.
What Jackson Hole,
Wyoming, honey. So
Wyoming.
Reggie, this is how I found out about it. I leave North Carolina. I go to Prairie View, HBCU. My first roommate, a white girl, majoring in English from Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Didn't know there was a Jackson Hole. She would work the summers at the resorts and pay for her whole tuition.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah.
I said, what kind of money is that there?
No, Mo. No. Mo,
The money
when I
is
tell you,
crazy.
look, we were in um I'm not gonna say where we were at, but basically we had the whole floor of the resort with my family. And we had two floors in the resort. So there were multiple buildings in the resort. One floor was with the cousins, and then the other floor was with the aunts, uncles, and then the little kids. So we had two floors. This is just one family. Think about this. Now, when they see a group of black people pull up, and we're not renting snowboards, and we have our own, they look at you like, oh, that's how you rolling? Oh, trust. And for all the women that's, well, I can't find a good man. Look here, you don't pop up on his radar. That's the problem.
Let's go
Well,
on
now
into it, Reggie.
I'm
So
I'm
let's
I'm wrong for this. I'm wrong for this, and I'm wrong for
uh
this. So I said it. I said I'm wrong for this. Half of the reason, not half the reason, like 90% of the reason why these girls, women, females can't find good men, because they ain't good. I
where
okay.
is the bell?
I know y'all. I know y'all dog me. I mean, I'm according to the American standards of beauty, I'm not it. I'm not light enough. My hair's not long enough, and I'm not skinny enough. But trust and believe, women like me never, ever, ever, ever have to look. Never.
Hmm.
I ain't gotta go online. I
Right.
ain't gotta do nothing. I'm just who I am. I walk in a restaurant, I eat by myself. Listen to me. Oh, let me listen to me, girls. I walk into a restaurant, of course, with my girdle. I eat by myself at the bar or table, and as God is my witness, I never pay for my meal.
See, okay,
Yep.
so can I chime in on that? What's up, Stephanie? How are you, sis? Hope all is well. Mo, can I chime in on that?
I'm just saying. I'm
Some
not. I could
Mo.
take Halle Berry's man, which ain't hard to do.
Well, she can't have
Halle
sex.
Berry don't.
We've come to the
Yeah.
conclusion that she can't
Yeah.
have sex. We already know Halle Berry can't screw. We already Halle
Oh,
Berry.
oh,
You
that ain't got
already
nothing to do with it. It's the
yes, it do.
personality. No, it doesn't. It's a
No, Mo.
personality.
No,
Because if
Mo.
relationships was about sex, every hooker in America would be married.
No.
This is
If
true.
Ding ding.
relationships,
Where's my
Mo,
bell? Ding ding. I'm getting
Mo,
gas
if
money.
relationships was just about sex, Mo, then all of us will be married. The thing is that what I'm getting at is that when you take that scenario that you just painted and you do things alone and by yourself, then this is where this and because we talked about this a little bit because I wanted to talk about what does a man do with a woman who's too dominant. See, when you get into a situation and women are dating themselves and stuff like that, that's wonderful. I want you to do that. Know who you are, find out who you are, all that good stuff. But all in the same breath, when you start when your man comes along to do those things for you, that's how a lot of women miss their blessings. It's because they don't know how to take a seat back and say, "Oh, you know what? This is maybe what I need in my life." Versus this is what I gotta have and this is what I want. Desires a lot of times trump our needs. And
Look,
so I'm with you on that, Mo, but not all the way, but I'm with you on that. just
But
a little bit. That's just
this
my
is
opinion on that.
this is what y'all both missing. And this is kind of where I hate that I do this, but I'm kind of like the balance in between you two because you're both right. Honestly, it takes a combination of both. Now, where everybody puts their preference is
Let me get my
the
bell.
real difference, but you're both right because yes, it's about sex. That's a part of a relationship. Some people put more emphasis on it than others, but then it's also about those other factors that keep you involved and interested in the other person, right? So just like you go in a relationship and the other person might get sick for a while, so you may not be able to have sex on a regular basis, but it's those other things about the person that'll keep you there, right? And then when you get to feeling better, then the sex is on and popping. But you have to have a combination of both, so you're both right. But you're looking at it from two different perspectives because of what your priorities are. So yes.
I agree with
Q, I
that.
gotta Q, you see your text message?
Yep.
Yeah. You see your
Uh,
text message?
He can't read, Reggie. Why did you ask him that? Why don't you just
Yeah.
say I'm out?
Yeah. I gotta be out, y'all. I hate to cut it short, but I am not feeling the best. I've had some struggles since I've, on my little escapades around the US. And so I have to go get myself taken care of. But I wish y'all a happy new year.
Happy New Year.
And Uh, yeah, I'm gonna be the villain from now on. So,
all right, bro. Get on
all
in
right,
there. Let
man.
us know how everything go. Real
All
quick.
right,
All right, man. See you in a minute. So we
all right.
wanted to jump on real quick, a little early. To like I said, go ahead and we're gonna be introducing this series. What do men really want? And so we're gonna be inviting some people on the show. And this is gonna go on for the entire month, maybe all the way through Valentine's. And then what I also want us to do, we want to set up an actual panel and have some of you guys come out and ask these questions in person. And so that's going to be happening in Dallas, and we're looking at fall. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna be looking at venues and things like that already, so we can get that prepared up. Because I definitely want to, speak on this conversation and actually go ahead and actually have some guys on whose opinions are different, and then different guys, different kinds of men, maybe even invite a couple or two, maybe have a couple of ladies on, maybe, just however it flow. We'll have some different questions, different topics, things like that. But we're gonna be working on this, for the year. And we also definitely going to make sure that virtually we introduce this conversation. And then our part two is going to be in person. So Mo, real quick, I'm gonna give us about another 10 minutes, and then we're gonna get off. And so we can, because I'm gonna be headed to a funeral here in just a second. And so we definitely want to make sure that we introduce this. So Mo, kind of give me an idea, or give everybody an idea of what you want to see, come from this.
So with this, what do men want conference seminar, what we're trying to do is we're trying to empower and educate women. So many women have been raised by mothers or single mothers, or and so they don't get a male perspective. They don't understand men. They don't understand the dynamics between a man and a woman. And so what we're trying to do is, because they've had that lacking of emotional support or just lack of knowledge, we're just trying to introduce them to the questions and really the answers. Because people will say, well, what do men want? And society or YouTube or social media platforms will tell you have to have bundles, you have to have lashes, and you have to have a lot of makeup. That is not the truth. When we're looking at the women who are not baby mamas, but who aspire to be wives, we're looking at a totally different type of person. And unfortunately, that doesn't come through. And I think when women hear it from men, and not from old women like me who like you don't know what you're talking about, but hear it from men, I think it will resonate and it will empower them. And by this information, they'll be educated about what to do. But most importantly, even if they don't want a man, even if they don't want a relationship and they have children, I don't want that to be a cyclical thing. I want them to empower and educate their daughters.
I like
That's
that,
just me.
Mo.
That's
I
just
like
me.
that. I like that. And then also, Mo, even though, we'll be talking to women, men can also learn from this as well from each other. Because there are some things, that are a little bit more traditional. There are some men who are a little bit more modern. There are a lot of different things, a lot of different opinions that are out here now, and so many different people now talking about relationships. But one thing I'm not hearing solutions, but all I hear is people picking apart problems. And that's what I want to do. I want to be able to provide solutions to women so that not only they can answer, some questions can be answered from from a man's perspective, but I also want to hear, a man actually say, you know what, if I would have thought about it like this, maybe this would have happened, and so we want to keep our fellas from making a lot of mistakes too. Definitely want to do that. Miss Montgomery, she says, I'm curious to see how this pans out. I hope that the men that participate are honest and real, because I have found that men will say what they want one thing, but then go after the total opposite.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean,
Well, see, Miss Montgomery, you're right, but that's people in general because one, they don't really know what they want or how to articulate it, and two, we're not asking the right questions. You have to ask the
mm,
right questions because what I found is not what people say, is what people don't say
what they
and
don't
how they
say.
act. So what you got to do is look into that, and then some people, and I'm just saying some people, some men in particular, are so low, are so filled with self hate that they're trying to get a woman or a girl who's a trophy who makes them feel better, and that's not what you that's just catastrophe. Ask Jordan, catastrophe. Ask Scottie Pippen, catastrophe. Ask the golf player, the one that's catastrophe. They all tried to go after a certain woman. I mean, and it just blew up in their faces. But that's because they felt less than. And if you look at them, they've always had something wrong. They've always had and the three I mentioned, the four I mentioned, three, um, they all have came from dual parent households. So it wasn't that. It's what society had said about them, and they drank the Kool-Aid, and it's unfortunate. But we are gonna have real people, because Miss Montgomery, that's all I know is real people. So the guys or the men I'm calling on, these, I mean, they real. One, we got to talk to him about his language. He's so real. Dre. Dre kills me. Dre be giving
Dre a
some
fool
good.
with it. He
Okay,
a
and he
fool with it.
gives some good advice, and some of the stuff I wanna forward and stuff, but I can't because I gotta go in there and take all the F words out. But I'm telling you, he will come through, and he will come through 100, and he will help. He will help. And then we got some professional men who will tell you, yeah, well, the reason I chose this woman is because she was my cheerleader, because she did my papers, because she critiqued me, because she called me on my bull crap. You know?
Okay.
I mean,
So
and when these women say they want six-figure men, I I mean, maybe I shouldn't, because my sugar wasn't even low that day. You want a man who makes six figures, and you don't even have a comma in your bank account. There's no way nobody wants to be bothered with you. You ain't that pretty, girl. You can get a bottle girl to go to a wedding with you. I mean, you ain't got no comma in your bank account. What you gonna do? You ain't that pretty. Plus, and hear me when I say that. Anyway, I can't say that because I'm trying to be better. It's 2025. But you ain't that pretty. You ain't got no comma in your bank account. Who is you? Who is you? Yo,
I'm trying to tell you, Mo.
the only time you come up is income tax time. Ooh, return time.
So
Come on
yeah,
now.
we ain't gonna go there right now. But Anthony, to address your question, is this a goal? Is the goal of this tool building for the family or potential family? I can agree to say yes, or
Yes.
at least for a person to actually understand what their potential is, and
Yes.
so I will say yes. Hey sis, good morning. Thank you so much for joining. So yeah, Mo, we're gonna start this. We're gonna be working on this or whatever. What do men really want? Listen, drop your comments on this video. If there are any questions that you want, that you got, drop them in the comments. We're gonna be addressing some things. We're gonna be definitely making sure that we are creating an atmosphere that's not only a safe place to discuss, but we want to create an atmosphere that everybody can be real and honest about what they actually really want. You know, and so we could definitely do that. But listen, real quick, Mo, let's give everybody some encouraging words real quick. Then we're gonna jump off. And Stephanie, I agree with you. She said men just want peace. I found my bell. I found the bell. I found the bell. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Steph, thank you so much. We're gonna have to address that. So Mo, go ahead, give some encouraging words. I'm gonna get the last words and we're gonna be out. What you got?
Forgive yourself.
Forgive yourself.
Forgive yourself.
Please do.
What's in the past is in the past. Let it go. Forgive yourself.
Absolutely. I like that, Mo. Please forgive yourself, because forgiveness is number one for you. That's what that is. As selfish as that sounds, it really is for you. And if I had to go ahead and bid you a good day, have a great day and a wonderful day. However the weather is, wherever you are, make sure you stay warm, bundle up, or whatever it is. And so my sister, she said, men want the same thing. We want peace, good sex, and food. Okay. Okay.
In that order. In that order.
In that order. But my encouraging words for y'all today is stop giving people who are options boyfriend and husband benefits. Please stop doing that. If he's your homie, he your homie. What you laying down with your homie for, unless if y'all got that kind of relationship type deal. Don't be laying around and giving people, fixing their food, paying their bills, all kind of stuff that I done seen throughout 2024 and prior years. You know, don't do that. Don't give nobody the steak and you know they can't pay for it. I'm just being honest with you. So ladies, if he's not telling you what it is for real, then you know, don't be giving him no cooked meals. You know, don't be doing that for him. You know, don't do nothing that requires an attachment that you are gonna have to break eventually. So let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I got to go. It's time to go. I appreciate y'all watching the show on today. We thank you so much for watching the show. Mo, hold on for you jump off, because I gotta find my shit. I gotta find my stuff. Okay, there it is. Yeah, we're gonna see you in a minute. God bless you. Have a good day. Peace.